And what did you say the brand was called again?
Creating Currency.
Creating Currency.
Yes, sir.
That's dope.
Yeah, bro. I thought about that because it's a million ways we can create the currency. You know, it's not just about the money. It's about this. This is a currency. You create a currency by making this podcast and spreading your knowledge and your wisdom. And that in itself is currency, you know? And there's so many levels to it, bro. So I just kind of put it like that to make it like it's so many ways we can create a way of elevating ourselves. And that's the currency in life. Yeah, I definitely always came with a strategy. I just kind of used my energy for different stuff that wasn't productive, you know? So I always was good at whatever I did because of the traits that I have as a person, but I wasn't really putting it in positive lights, you know?
I feel that.
And so once I realized the power I have and the understanding I got on this, I kind of just took the wheel and went up with it, you know? And I kind of like grew and evolved as it came. I'm not gonna lie, I did take shrooms, bro. Shrooms was a big help on me. Like,
You are now tuned in to the Smokey Mirror Podcast. Keep it locked.
My friends, welcome back to the Smokey Mirror Podcast, where we dive deep into the creative minds that are shaping our culture and inspiring us all. My name is Jordan Jones. I'm your host and fellow creator, and I'm on a mission to spread knowledge and inspiration to help people like you leave your mark on the world. From artists to musicians to entrepreneurs and more, join me as we explore the intentional act of creation and the forces that drive us to do God's work. As always, check out the #1 up-and-coming streetwear brand, www.scut.shop. We got the hats on deck right now, shorts, more coming soon. And of course, shout out our supplement sponsor, www.earthsaliva.com. Taste Earth's wisdom. Today, I'm with my boy, Spade Hussein.
Go. What's going on?
I met him at Arlanda's crib. We chopped it up. He from Illinois. I'm from Illinois. We clicked. And he looked like somebody I had to know. I was like, bro, what the hell do you do? Like, what you be on? So I'm really excited to chop it up, bro, because, yeah, like I said, like, I see you in motion. I see you got things going, but I really want to, like, dive in and explore. So tell me a little bit about, like high level, where you at right now, and then we'll start with, like, how you got into that.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate you for having me, first off, bro. It's definitely a blessing, you know what I'm saying? Come here, connect with some like-minded individuals, you feel me?
Absolutely.
So I'm definitely happy to be here. Right now, I do got a lot going on, man. I'm blessed, highly favored. I can't complain at all. I got a lot going on. For starters, I just relaunched my mentorship company. I do foreign exchange mentorship, and I've been doing it for a while now, about like 4 to 5 years, I would say. I took a break a little after the pandemic just because I wasn't really trying to get too much into teaching so much and just focus kind of more on building myself, you know what I'm saying, and growing me first, and then I could have a little more free time to spread the knowledge, you know, and spread the wisdom.
That makes sense.
And so I took a break off, and so I feel like everything just kind of happened at the perfect time when I got my new apartment out here in Miami, you know, and everything just kind of flowed back to, you know, kind of teaching and, you know, in that realm of, you know what I'm saying, like just saucing the people up and creating a channel. So I just went on and did it, bro. I just kind of, you know, not second guessing nothing and just going with the flow. Opened up the Mighty Networks channel for Creating Currency, and it's been going well, bro. I just been spreading my word and spreading the knowledge and just allowing other people to grow at the same time, you know, financially and mentally to continue going up. And
that's what's up.
Yeah, that's what I've been on.
That's what's up, man. All right, let's dive into the Forex, because I've met people that hit it big, they be making money. I met people that say, goddamn, I lost hella bread.
Yeah.
How'd you get into it? And then when did you make the jump from saying like, oh yeah, I can really make bread like full time on this?
Right. So I would say I really started around 2019. And I actually bumped, it's crazy how stuff be happening, but it was on accident. I bumped into some Instagram dude, you know what I'm saying? And it's just how it trickled, you know, and I just kind of dove into that world of MLM and marketing, you know what I'm saying? And just that, and that's kind of what it was at first. And then I kind of got the whole gist of it, and that's not really what I was trying to do, you know? It was like,
what company was that? Do you remember what company it was?
My first time I ever did it, I was with IML.
Yeah, I think I did. I did it.
And I was in there for about like a month, bro, and I kind of got the feel of what the objective was.
Yeah.
And it really wasn't like, I wasn't knocking it and it was smart, but I was already good at that. You know, I was already good at getting a crowd of people to come somewhere and do what I say, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And that's not really what I was trying to do, because I wasn't getting the benefits of actually trading in this situation. You know, just me personally, you know? So I just kind of took a leap of faith, bro, and I invested some money with a mentor, you know, and he go by the name of Drizzy. Shout out to Drizzy, because he really changed my life. He impacted me in a way that got me to the next level, you know what I'm saying, to even get here. So I ended up paying for his mentorship and courses. I took it serious, but I'm talking about I was sitting in the house for like a year straight, just learning everything, you know, outside, just locked in, bro. Like, when everybody was having fun, I was in the house, bro, and my homies was looking at me like, come outside, bro, you tripping. And I had a mission, bro, and I just really locked in. I learned it. I lost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Like, I just stayed vigilant. That's always who I've been. I just, like, the money never really was a problem. I never cared about that. I just wanted to master what this is, like, and it's something that I can do. So I put my head down, bro. I locked in, and over the time, it just started to come like second nature. You know, it's like a habit. Anything you put time and energy into, it's gonna grow. You know, it's gonna continue to. You gonna master those mistakes. Absolutely. You know, and I was just willing to kind of take over and conquer that fear of losing all the money. You know, like, I've been there before and I made it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really tripping on losing. I want to know this for real, you know? And then I got there and it came consistent. And then I started to put other people in position and getting other people money and changing other people's lives. And they sending me letters, paragraphs. You changed my life. This is the first time I ever made $1,000. Like, crazy stuff, bro. So when I started getting those messages, it kind of put me in a predicament. Like, I could really impact the world with this for real, just by starting here, you know? And then they're going to get to know who I am over time, you know what I'm saying? But allowing this to be the entry gate to the masses, you know what I'm saying? And in that, I'm still helping change lives, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
And that's really how it's been, bro. It's been going well, though. I'm just trying to scale the brand all over again, you know, just started from scratch. And I love the journey, you know, it's nothing to rush. I'm good, you know.
And what did you say the brand was called again?
Creating currency.
Creating currency.
Yes, sir.
That's
and
dope.
Yeah, bro. I thought about that because it's a million ways we can create the currency. You know, it's not just about the money. It's about this. This is a currency. You create a currency by making this podcast and spreading your knowledge and your wisdom. And that in itself is currency, you know. And there's so many levels to it, bro. So I just kind of put it like that to make it like it's so many ways we can create a way of elevating ourselves. And that's the currency in life, you know.
That's dope. How did you get this kind of like mindset where, because, I mean, this doesn't seem like just, you know, average, everyday person mindset. Like, this is real, like, strategic. Like, have you always been this way, or does it come out of nowhere?
When it comes to strategy, I definitely always came with a strategy. I just kind of used my energy for different stuff that wasn't productive, you know? So I always was good at whatever I did because of the traits that I have as a person, but I wasn't really putting it in positive lights, you know?
I feel that.
And so once I realized the power I have and the understanding I got on this, I kind of just took the wheel and went up with it, you know, and I kind of like grew and evolved as it came. I'm not gonna lie, I did take shrooms, bro. Shrooms was a big help on me. Like,
what year was this that you took the shrooms?
I took shrooms in 2021. 2021. 2 years ago, I took shrooms.
And what was that like?
And the experience in itself was overwhelming. But I took it and I analyzed really the thought process I was going through, you know, and it was just data just coming in, you know, and it's like, damn, you really do got all the answers. You feel me? Everything is really from within. It's like you are the universe, and I'm really peeping that over time as I'm seeing all the power really comes from what I think about, you know, and I really stuck with it, bro, and the signs kept coming, and the universe works in your favor once you open up to it, you know, and that's really where my head been at ever since, bro, and I did them again in Houston, and that's really what got me here. The ones that I did in Houston about 8 months ago, that's the trip that got me like, bro, I'm doing it all wrong. Like, I did everything that thought I was doing right, I wasn't doing it right, and I had to scale and think in a perception, you know. I was always thinking on my perspective, and like, it's my world. Like, it's not like that with me no more.
When you say like you got it all wrong, you mean like what? Like, what exactly?
I had my angle on how I looked at the world all wrong. I was looking at the world as if the world needed to know who I was based off of what I did privately, you know? And it's like, who knows? Nobody know you. You know, you ain't impact their life for real, you know? Yeah, you a good person, you do good deeds and you do all this stuff, but the world perceives you as what you want the world to perceive you as, and I wasn't giving that enough energy, you know? And so, like, me growing up from where I'm from, you know, it's like I only knew one way to present myself, you know? And I was really kind of, I would say, withholding the fact that I'm super intelligent because I felt like it was too much energy to express that in a world full of simple-minded people, you know? So I kind of, like, I trolled a lot when it comes to the internet. Like, don't get me wrong, I am who I am, you know, and my traits is what they are, but I didn't care to emphasize or elaborate on who I was because I feel like it was just energy that I didn't have to get a world because they was just so closed off on this type of stuff.
You're talking about on social media.
Right, social media wise, and it's kind of my peers, my everyday people, you know, like my everyday people aren't people who was thinking on this kind of elevated frequency,
like,
you know?
just every day, like your friends, homies,
yes,
family
bro,
members.
and I just love them for who I am before all of this happened because that's how I relate to them. You know, I relate to them because they are who I was when I was kind of asleep, but they know it's an awakening happening, you know? So that's why I stick with them because they know it's more to this. They just like, dang, bro, you got it quick. Like, you got on, you caught on, you know? And that's how they get influenced by that, bro. They really do. They see, like, I think different and I speak different and I move different and my habits is different. And that's what separates me from the majority of people, because like you said, when you looking on the outside in, it's like there's really no difference, you know. Like, and that's kind of how I was looking. It's like I'm mixing myself in a bunch of bad people, you know, and it's not
like
even that they
criminals and shit like that.
Yeah, and it's like I'm not even that, you know. It's just what I'm used to being around,
like,
you know,
like, up around.
And it's like, yeah, like this is my life, but it's like this not even my life no more. So I have to upgrade my image along. As I'm upgrading my mental, I have to upgrade my image as well. And those people got to go. They can't be seen with me because it's going to handicap, it's going to cripple my progress on all the work I already did already, you know? And it's like, it's hard, bro. That's the gate that you have to jump, and you got to be willing to cut it off. Like, as much as it hurt, that's going to be the reason why you stay on the other side if you're not willing to just cut it off.
Cut that off. You know, I hear that a lot from, especially brothers, like in our community, when it's like you want to do better, you want to elevate your life, and you want to aspire to be something greater than what you see around you. But it's like everybody, it's hard to like break out of that and not seem like you
selfish.
Selfish, you know, or like, oh, you do better than us, and or whatever. I definitely feel that.
Absolutely.
Tell me what you was doing before 2019, before the Forex. Like, what was you doing?
Before the Forex, and Forex actually ain't the only, I'm going to get back to that, but Forex isn't the only income I got. I actually got a few more, but before the Forex, man, black and white, bro, I was a hoodlum, bro. I was reckless, bro. I was wilding, bro. I was no filter. I always was a leader, though. You know, I always was a person who did my own thing, thought for myself, had the little click, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always had my own motion, I should say, you know, but it was bad, bro. And it's like when people see me now, they be so like amazed at the upgrade I'm on right now, you know, bro, because it's like, bro, everything about me is literally how it came. Like, I came from Chicago, Illinois. I spent some time in Waukegan. We drove to Arizona, bro. I'm a jit. I'm like 14. My mama drove me to Arizona, bro, and I'm on the west coast of Arizona, living like don't know nothing, you know?
Yeah.
I'm reckless, bro. I don't want to be here. She just drove me to a desert.
Wait, why?
Honestly, it's crazy because I figured it all out when I was about 19, bro.
But you didn't know at the time.
I didn't know anything at all. I was so confused and mad and reckless. And
I'm confused and mad.
I know, bro. It was
How
crazy.
old was you when y'all moved?
When I was like 14 when we moved,
and
bro.
she said, we going to Arizona.
She packed the whip up. I'm talking about it wasn't even a month. Packed the whip up. Bro, my two sisters and my brother, we was gone, bro. On the road to nowhere we ever been, lost in the mountains somewhere, bro.
What did she say?
She said, God told me that the milk and honey for us is in Arizona. That was her excuse, bro.
Wow.
I'm little as hell. I'm like, I'm not hearing that. You hear me, bro? I'm what?
What?
But I got older, bro, and I'm seeing that my OG really made that move to save my life, bro. Like I know for a fact, like she didn't want to make me be the reason because she knew it was gonna make me act out of character, you know. My OG's so smart, bro. She's so intelligent, bro, and that's why I get a lot of my smarts and wits from, you know, because she knows the end destination, and she knew that if she didn't move, she was gonna either have a son that was dead or in jail. You know, it was no other way around it. There's no way I would have this thought process living in Chicago, Illinois. You know, and she read it. She read the room. She knows I was influenced a lot by my pops, and that's why she kind of reserved that information from me. I just had to grow up and search for that information. I'm finding out who my pops was, and he like a big figure in Chicago. You know, and
Really?
Yeah, he ended up dying before I was born, and that kind of trickled on her. Like he's gonna go try to find out what his pops is on and who killed his pops. And I got that vibe from her. You know what I'm saying? And so me moving to Arizona really, all in all, saved my life, bro. It gave me a different perspective, something that I never seen coming, like a blind side, bro. I never.
So what was it like going from Chicago to Arizona? Like, what was it like?
Well, for starters, it was. I would say it was a breath of fresh air because we was never like we struggled, you feel what I'm saying? We ain't have it all, but my OG always managed to keep a job, you know what I'm saying? She always managed to make sure we had, you know what I'm saying? If we went, school start, we getting new uniforms, new shoes, you know, like we had Christmas, we probably ain't had Christmas like one time, you know what I'm saying? Like every other time we had Christmas, like, so it's like, I would say,
Like, was y'all in the suburbs? Was y'all in the city?
No, we was in the city a lot. We ended up moving to the suburbs. That's when we went to Waukegan.
I'm talking about Arizona.
Oh, yeah. Arizona, we moved straight to the suburbs. Straight to the suburbs from Arizona. And it was something that I wasn't really familiar with.
Yeah.
But it was something that I knew that I could take control of. You know what I'm saying? Because just moving from a city to what the suburbs is, you know, they infatuated with how you come in your city life, or you from Chicago and you done been in all, you know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of questions, and they just, you know, they was intrigued with what I had going on. I always was just like a light, you know, I always attracted friends, and I always was that, you know, even in the hood, bro, my mama like, how you meeting these people? You know what I'm saying? I just go outside, I network, you know, just like all the time, bro. But Arizona definitely was hard at first, bro. It was nothing that I was comfortable with. It was 117 degrees when I first moved out there.
That shit crazy.
Middle of the summer, bro. And it's nothing but God, bro. I don't even know how. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I managed to remain sane and remain in good faith that it was going to work out. I don't know how, bro. I just kind of stuck with it. And the blessings kind of just came, and I just kind of just started realizing that I'm in a better position, that I moved, you know? I wouldn't be able to think how I think if I was in Illinois. I wouldn't be able to move how I move, talk how I talk. None of that would have came about living in Illinois.
So the friends that you made in Arizona and the community was just much more positive. Y'all had more resources. People wasn't on no like crime shit, and it was a lot more. What do you think? This is what, because I've thought about this a lot. Like, I actually moved to Miami because I became a teacher. So I was teaching in the hood over here in Brownsville.
Oh, for real?
And I really wanted to, because I didn't go to school for teaching, but I wanted to know, like, what are some of the biggest issues in our community? Because I grew up in the suburbs. Like, my dad played in the NFL. Like, I didn't grow up in the hood like most black folks do. So I'm kind of an outlier. Right. But I still felt real connected to my community. I'm like, you know what? I want to put in work and see where the problems is. Absolutely. And I seen like we got a lot of issues, bro. And it's like, we do need to take, like, I feel like we do need to take ourselves out of that situation to grow individually. But what do you think we should do to help build up where we from so that we ain't got to leave?
Absolutely. That's a great question, bro. And the thing with that question is it get tricky because as a person that's in that situation, you don't even really have a thought process of how can this be fixed. You are more in like, I'm a trapped mindset, you know? So it really takes, environment is everything, but it really takes you having to leave and see that life is different outside of that, because in the hood, people only see the hood and they only know the hood. Like, there's so many people I know that don't even see downtown Chicago, you know? And they in Chicago, they die before they see downtown. And so when you in these bubbles, as I so to speak, you don't really see the world as damn, if I just go turn my life up, I can just come back and bring all the apples back home. You know what I'm saying? And it really takes a flight, I would say a trip, a change of scenery, you know? It takes that to be able to say, damn, I could really be right here all the time? Like, I could really do this? Then you start thinking, how could I do this all the time? How could, why, what? You know, those questions get to popping up when you're on the rooftop 40 floors up, you know, like looking at the ocean, you know, like you, and that's why I have my people in the trenches that I make them, I get them flights and I make them come see this shit, because it's like, bro, you gotta see this shit to believe this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really happens. Like, we could really do it every day, bro.
Yeah.
And it just takes that one person to lead a hood, show the hood that it's possible. And the only thing I did different from y'all is leave so I can think, so I can breathe, so I can maneuver in a way to come back and flourish the hood with positivity, you know?
Yeah.
And not saying it's gonna fix the hood, because the hood is a systematic program, but it can change lives in the hood to further impact better than it wouldn't, you know?
Yeah.
If you're the person that's giving out this information, it just takes one person to get it, you know? And that person gonna pass it on to somebody else who gonna listen.
Yeah.
And then so on, you know?
Yeah.
So it definitely take that for sure.
Yeah, that's great. I think the number one thing to do is you got to take care of yourself.
Absolutely,
You
bro.
got to take care of yourself.
Absolutely.
And then put yourself in a position where you can be a beacon of light for other people and pour into others.
Yes.
That's just important. And I think we got to really emphasize that as a culture of black men, of like, you get your money and you get, you know what I'm saying, to a certain position, you got to take care of your community.
It's an obligation, bro. It's an obligation, bro. At the end of the day, our ancestors didn't know us. You know what I'm saying? They paved ways for us to make it to where we going. It's not even about us no more. It's a calling you have on your life to get a job done, you know? And when people realize that, that's going to take an elevated thought process, because it's not me that I'm doing it for. It's the energy that I bring to change lives, and that brings me positivity, that feeds my soul, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people be like, why? It's, bro, you blessed with these type of feelings that it's like happiness. It's like peace, you know?
Yeah.
You blessed to be saying like, oh, I'm happy that this person could tell me that I influenced them enough to change their life or better their situation, you know? And that's the currency that we want to create. Like, that's what I want to create. I want to recreate a movement, a stamp in here, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's better than money, bro. It lasts longer than money.
I think that's a powerful thing you just said. Like, it is better than money.
It
Helping
is.
other people out and changing their mindset, it's better than money.
It's way better than money, bro.
It feels way better.
Oh my, it's like you a new being, bro.
Yeah.
Because everything about that could have just been dead, you know? You could be rich and dead with the wrong mindset, or alive and at peace with the right mindset.
Yeah. Wow, that's powerful. I love that. All right, so you said Forex ain't the only thing. What else you got popping?
So I actually do have I do Airbnb hosting and event space bookings. So I got a lot of event spaces, a couple states, you know, and Airbnbs where I allow people to come and rent my spaces out, you know what I'm saying, and do stuff like that. It's been working really well. That's kind of really why I wanted to come to Miami, just to branch off with the properties. Just play a game of Monopoly, bro. I really do get a lot of my sauce from Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Of course.
So I just been doing a little Monopoly, you know, just trying to grow the asset column.
When you got your first Airbnb property, that was money you made from Forex?
Yeah, absolutely. When I got my first property, actually, bro, like when I first got my first Airbnb was my apartment. So it was like an apartment that I had, and like I make my consistent income comes from foreign exchange. So I got investors that, you know, they be wanting me to flip their money and things of that nature. So I get pools of money from all different type of ways, you know, and I use Forex to grow that, you know, grow my assets and use that money to invest in different tangible assets, you know, things that I can touch and go, you know,
real actual things
real
like
things,
Airbnb,
right? Because the market is just the first step, you know what I'm saying, to keeping it going, you know. But yeah, my first Airbnb, bro, is my apartment, bro. I was tired of just living and paying rent and living in an apartment. Like, I just tired of this. Like, I don't want to do this, you know. I want to travel all the time. I don't want to be connected to nothing, bro. And it popped in my head, like, bro, I could just neutralize the decorations in here so like everybody can live here. And I'm about to just go on a tour and just rent it out. Downtown Phoenix, bro, it did so many numbers, bro. I'm like, why didn't I been do this? And ever since then, bro, I just been around looking at the latest cities, latest locations, and give me the spot I want it. Furnish it, it's up and running.
Nice.
Yeah, bro, and it's been going well, bro. Airbnb is super lit. In my Mighty Networks chat, I definitely discuss all of these things on how you can get it started, how you grow the money, get the money, and grow your asset columns. You know, it's earned income. Then you got passive income, portfolio income. All of those things matter, and people just kind of focus on earning the money. You know, a lot of people know how to make money, but then that's all they know how to do. You know? And that's what kind of where I come in to show them that money is just a tool, and that first earned income is just the first step to becoming financially free, you know.
Facts.
And you just had those levels.
All right, so I need more money. Like I'm thinking about getting another job. Like I got a main job. I do sales, but it's kind of slow right now. I recently moved into my own crib. Bills is getting kind of crazy. This is my first year as a homeowner. So I'm like,
congratulations,
appreciate
big baller now, for real.
What would you say? Like, say somebody does want to get tapped in and start working with the network. Yeah. What would you say is like, all right, like if you want to get started with the Forex, this is the baseline you got to have. Is it $200? Is it like, what is it? And then maybe go into like, if somebody joins, what would it the first couple like weeks or so look like?
Okay. So what I like to tell people, for starters, Forex is definitely something where you want to be able to put in money that you're able to freely risk, just like the casino. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you don't want to be attached to, something that you don't want to dwell on if it goes left, because those things, it carries on while you're trading. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely say let's just black and white. A number would definitely be $200. Just to start with, I say 200 because even if you do have 100, you can wait till you get another 100, and that's just going to show you patience. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people just want to jumpstart. Mostly everybody got $100, and I know that's going to make them want to jump right in. The chances of you losing that is probably 90%. You know what I'm saying? So I want everybody to just take another week or so to lose your little 100. You know what I'm saying? And just be patient and grow that to have 200, so you can have a little more leverage in the market to compound. You know, it's different. It's different pairs you can trade. They got discounted pairs, discounted. It's a lot of ways that you can compound your account, you know. And a lot of people think of Forex as, I'm gonna go big on this one trade, and if it don't work, I lose everything. But if it do work, I get rich. And that's the reason why people have a bad taste in their mouth about Forex. And it's just about consistently, gradually growing every day, bro. It's like, if I can make an extra $1,000 a day, that's another $7,000 a week. That's another $28,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's good money that I never, you know what I'm saying? And people don't want to think about it. They want to say, oh, he just made $500K. I want to make it like that, you know?
Facts.
And that comes over time, bro. It's about compounding, about being patient, compounding your accounts. And you're going to see that the money that you be seeing these people make, their account size is so big that that's still little to them, you know? Like, that's 10%, 5% of their account, you know? So you just got to put it in perspective of being able to be patient and growing the account first. $200 definitely can get you to $10,000 with the right compounding, with the right information. And I did it. People see me do it. You know, I do it all the time, bro. It's once you get it down packed, it's no longer gambling. It's no longer guessing. It's more of emotion. And yes, we lose, but our wins outweigh our losses, so you never see the losses, you know?
Facts.
I have a 90% trading ratio, winning ratio in all my accounts. So yes, I have a 10% losing rate, but the 90% takes over all of that. You know?
I think that was my biggest issue, is I was using money that I'm like, I need this shit. Then that's stressing me out. Yeah. And when I'm making the trade, I can't make it like, all right, these are my rules, and boom. I was emotional. I'm like, I've been hitting it. Let me just go ahead and do it. And I think, that's the number one trap, I would say, is you got to get your emotions in check. Yes. And also not try to swing for the fences. Get a nice,
in and
sustainable, sustainable daily goal. Yep. Boom, hit that and go. Because I want to get back into Forex. Absolutely. I haven't been doing it because, like I said, I was losing bread. I didn't have no money to gamble like that. But I do want to get into it. I'm gonna save up. Like, I got some money saved, but I'm gonna just save up 200 of his own dollars, and then I do want to try it again. Because it's, to me, that right there is like the ultimate freedom. Like, I got a work from home job. That shit is nice. Yeah. But this right here is work for 30 minutes, and then you done for the day.
And I'm done for the day. True freedom, bro. And like you said, bro, you hit it on the head, bro. Detaching your emotions from this trading, detaching the emotions of money, of winning money, because you got to think about it. You win 500. You didn't compounded your account to $500,000. You know, you see it. It's in your account. It's
geeking.
You got to still be able to. Exactly. You got to still be able to stay calm and manage that 500K, you know what I'm saying, and make it real. When I say make it real, is like put it in your bank account, you know. It's real when you can spend it, because it's just making it and then being on your trading account and in your equity, you still can lose it, you know. And so I just tell people to make it real, get the money, secure the money, put it in your bank account, you know, like make this thing real, bring the money to you, make it alive, you know. And it's definitely a beautiful journey, bro. It's a beautiful journey, and I think everybody who's interested, I can definitely steer them in the right direction to continue to grow. You know what I'm saying? It's not about waking up rich, bro.
Yeah.
You're not even gonna know how to manage $1 million account if you can't manage a $100 account. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the same thing, just different numbers, you know?
Literally.
And so once you get down these little things.
So one last thing on that Forex tip. If people want to get started with you, they want to join the community, where can they go to get started?
Yes, sir. So I have a Mighty Networks app. You can find that app in my Instagram bio at Spade Hussein. Also in my my brand bio, Creating Currency 2.0. You sign up. I do a monthly subscription. Everybody who on my subscription, the market pays for the subscription itself. You know, I just know nothing's in the world is free. You know what I'm saying? So $67 a month right now. Prices definitely will be going up because this is something that everybody's gaining access to. Everybody who did gain access to it is growing in a rapid rate. You know what I'm saying? And I got people telling me they're making $900 a week now, and it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be able to give the sauce out. Y'all can follow me, DM me if y'all got any questions before registering. But definitely look into it, man. Even if it's not for me, look into getting out the matrix with foreign exchange, bro. Because it's definitely the way, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So what else you got besides the Forex and the Airbnbs? Are you making any content? I feel like I be seeing you around with the videos and shit.
Yes. So I definitely took some time and it was big on the content, bro. What I did do is I kind of slowed down because I wanted to change up how I presented myself. You know, I wanted to change up my niche. Still the same me. I just kind of wanted to make everything big and everything more presidential and everything more luxury. You know, and just separate myself, bro. I be seeing a lot on the internet, and I'm using Instagram as a tool to get the world to see how I'm coming on an everyday, day-to-day basis. You know, and I want them to be able to see the real me, this type of me, you know, not the me that I used to be, you know. And so I'm gonna continue to grow, branch out, and grow my brand like never before, bro.
If people haven't been on your Instagram, how would you describe, like, you say like the new me, like who I really am? How would you describe who that is?
So it's funny you say that. I actually did just archive all my Instagram posts.
Really?
Yeah, all of them. I had like 160 something posts. This is my second time doing that, so I took everything down. Right now, I probably would describe myself as consistent, more consistent than I ever been with the things that I want to do in life. Go-getter. I would say I'm genuine. I'm very genuine, and that's something that I've. It's a blessing and a curse, but I've grown to see that this is what keeps me ahead, you know. It's becoming so selfless that God puts me first, you know what I'm saying? And I genuinely feel like that. I genuinely love to help. I love to embrace and enhance people's lives, you know what I'm saying? And the struggle is something that I experience, so I could be able to express myself in a way that is relatable to a person who's been through that, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I love the most, bro. I'm super genuine when it comes to this, bro. I don't really look for nothing, you know? Like, I be chilling, like, I just be doing my own thing every day. People be like, wait, well, who are you? Like, and it's like, bro, I know, bro, the world do gotta know this and see this, but it's like, I'm just so at peace within myself, you know, that I was hesitant to take that leap to be able to have to be vulnerable to the world, you know, and have to express myself and do all of that, but I think it's the right time, you know, and everything happens for a reason. And that's definitely why, like, bro, we definitely got to get that podcast done. For sure.
Hell yeah. No,
I'm ready, bro.
I definitely felt that. Do you think, did you have this mindset when you were in Arizona, or was this something that you got later after the Shroom trips?
It was definitely my mindset I had in Arizona. I actually had this mindset for, before I actually learned Forex. I was just kind of scatterbrained on how I wanted to start, you know. I always was super organized with the business and the money, you know what I'm saying, and making sure I've been kept up, myself, my image has been kept up. bro, I just really didn't care about scaling, I guess. Like, just making it be known and doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to do it for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, do it all the way, put your all into it, and the world has to see this because your purpose is to spread and change lives because everybody not going to be able to get it how you got it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to show them, you got to do that for them, and that's kind of where I've been at. And it's definitely been over 6 years that I've had the mindset of growing and evolving, you know? But my awakening definitely happened in the last 3 years, bro. My true awakening, and then Houston is really when I elevated the most I ever elevated in life. Bro.
And that was recently, right?
Yes,
Houston?
that was less than 6 months ago.
Wow. Tell me more about the Houston trip.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. I actually went to Houston for some Air BNBs, looking for some apartments. My homeboy Key actually lived out there, Funny Key, and he do content and stuff like that. So he saw me in Houston and like, bro, pull up on me, let's chop it up, you know. Man, he had a big ass house, just him in there, and he like, yeah, bro, I just got a crib. I be moving around, like, you might as well just move in with me, bro. We could just go in. I'm like, shit, fuck it, let's do it, let's go up, bro. So he had a homeboy pull up from Colorado named Dev. Dev had some shrooms. I'm like, damn, it just all flowed. And he's like, bro, I got some shrooms. I'm like, let's go get some shrooms, bro. Fuck it, you know. We got off the shrooms, bro, and bro, that night it was just like beautiful, bro. It's like I really seen everything I needed to see, bro. I saw it all, bro. I really saw it all, and since then, I can read the patterns that everything that I thought about is actually happening for me. You know, I read the patterns and I keep executing in the way that I was thinking when I was off the shrooms, bro. And the blessings, they come in tenfold, bro. They come tenfold for sure.
What would you say to people who would say, like, maybe they scared to try shrooms? You know, they heard that stigma.
Yeah.
It's kind of like drugs.
Right,
You know, people hear
right.
that shit and they get scared. What would you
Right.
say to people like that?
I would say, look it up, do your research for yourself. Shrooms is super connected to the human body itself. So many shrooms that it's so close in relativeness to our skin and our body, and that's because we're so in tune with and one with shrooms. And I think that a whole nother conversation, but the world kind of distanced us from that to kind of not make the masses awaken to what's
Right.
real, what they true power. You know what I'm saying? And they get a weed to the trenches, and they get the suburbs, the shrooms, and that's why the suburbs continue to rise and grow up. And I just think that they want you to fear the shrooms. So take that how you want to take it. They want you to be scared to take the shrooms. So I'm not gonna condone anything. I don't want nobody to get off shrooms.
Right. It's Spade told me to do
right,
it.
but just know, have they ever told you anything that you should want to know or do or hear? Have they ever been on your side? So
Right.
They want you to shrooms. They want you to be scared of shrooms.
Exactly. And then I'm going to hop in my conspiracy bag because I'm
Right.
definitely in on that. But
Yes.
there's been plenty of documented studies about how shrooms are really good for PTSD and
Yes.
curing depression.
Yes.
And, depression's a huge thing in America.
Absolutely.
And, getting on SSRIs
Yeah.
or all types of other pharmaceutical drugs, them boys making a lot of money off of that.
Easy.
They're not trying to give you telling me you grow some shit out the ground, we give it to a person once and they good?
Come on.
Ain't nobody trying.
Come on.
Them boys ain't trying to hear that
Come
shit.
on, they're not trying to hear it, bro. And they really programmed to this system. You would rather go take a whole bunch of stuff that you don't know.
Don't even know what
You
the
don't
hell
even know
that
what it
shit
is. At least you know that the mushroom is
This
just
shit
a
came
mushroom.
from Earth.
Yes, not even from Earth. You just got that from a lab, popping. You don't know what's in this pill.
Facts. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The shrooms from Earth.
Yeah,
You just,
shrooms
but
is from Earth for sure.
This shit was made in the lab.
Yes,
With a
absolutely.
bunch of words you can't even pronounce.
You hear me, bro? And it's a program, bro. But I feel like everybody can't come. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't come. Everybody, it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
And God's gonna definitely put that light on you to take that leap of faith. And if you really a believer in whoever you trust and believe in, you're gonna listen to your intuition. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, you just suffer the consequences. You can be regular, or you can be a light. And the universe is the only one that has the true answers.
Facts.
Can't really. You gotta look within, bro. You gotta look within yourself, and what you want to do is what's gonna work, not what anybody else wants you to do.
No, that's 100%. I love that message. I think that's really one of the biggest things about the podcast is like you gotta. Oh shit. Yeah, but that's one of the biggest things of the podcast is you gotta get it within. Like, you have the power to do whatever it is you want to do. You just got to stick with it and make your mind up, too.
Absolutely.
Because one of the hardest things is to decide, like, all right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick with it. You know, there's so much shit out there. But then I think another thing, people are like, oh, is that realistic for me or whatever? Like, nah, just think about what you want to do and chase it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. A big word I like to use is discernment. Having discernment over the things that you know, that you have control over. And that's just having that feeling of this is the right thing. This is for me. You know what I'm saying? This is something that been brought to me to better my situation. It's not to hinder me. And to be and the opposite too, being able to realize situations that's not for you and it is meant to hinder you. You gotta have discernment to be able to pick those situations out instantly, like quick, no overthinking, no indecisive shit. You just gotta go and move like that, you know, and trust that God gonna continue to lead you in the right way. You know?
Oh, I love that.
Facts.
What does your mom say, like, right now? Like, what about where you at right now and looking back? How is she feeling?
Honestly, my mom, my biggest fan, bro. Like, it's crazy. She's so funny. She called me every day. If I don't talk to my mom in 48 hours, she act like it's a week. It's my best friend, bro. She's super proud of me, bro. She's seen the growth. She's seen it. She's seen the power in what I speak about now. You know what I'm saying? And she's seen. She always tell me all the time, and I tell my people, like, I know she don't tell me that, but I know I'm my mama's favorite child. You know what I'm saying? And I tell my people that all the time, and she just tell me everything, like, you so special and all of this, like, you know. And she's super excited with what I got going on. She call me every day, turn me up. She just opened a big cooking company where she do private chefs and catering, you know. So we kind of call each other, give a little sauce exchange, you know, good energy. But yeah, bro, mom, she definitely proud of me, bro. She tell me all the time. She want me to keep going, keep growing, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep making it happen for her. That's really who I do it for real. She sacrificed a lot to get me here, so I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure she stay happy, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man.
Thanks,
I love
bro.
that shit.
Thanks, bro.
As we wrap up, is there any last kind of remarks or things you want to tell the people?
Well, I definitely do want to say I appreciate you once again, bro. It definitely was a great time I had having here chopping it up with you, bro. Love the energy, 100%. I do want to say it's been a long time coming, you know what I'm saying? And I do want to thank everybody who been watching the journey and engaging with your boy and keeping me positive. You know, it hasn't been easy, you know what I'm saying? And adversity has came, but we beat it every time, you know. So I want to just thank everybody who keeping up, you know what I'm saying, and showing love and supporting the movements, you know what I'm saying. And we're going to keep on doing it big. Make sure if y'all want to, you know, unlock financial freedom, tap into the mighty networks, creating currency. Follow me on Instagram, Spade Hussein. Y'all get updates every day, Zoom calls, personal chats and signals and all that good stuff, man.
Perfect.
We building people credit. We doing this like a whole financial guru literacy course network channel, you know.
That's dope, bro.
We showing love to the people, man. Y'all definitely tap in if y'all need me. I'm always available. It's nothing but love, and I appreciate you, my boy.
Dope, bro. Yes, sir.
My dog, you know that, my boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Spade Hussein.
Yes, sir. Let's get it, man.
That's lit, bro.
Love, bro. That's definitely lit, man. Oh, boy, that shit was official, bro.
Like that?
That's official. That's official, gang. That's official. We just snapped with that one.